Gah, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you'll ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. The warriors' swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October the 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. And with that, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Maya, you're older than 10, aren't you? Yeah, and what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something, I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me, he's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. So apparently, the time they close up the office is reliant on TV shows ending. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October the 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix? Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October the 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Co. Law Offices? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Okay, whatever you say, Maya. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Alright. Let's examine it. No, we're not examining this room. Let's move to the detention center. October the 16th. Detention center visitors room. Yep, that was my reaction as well, Maya. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Maya, please. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Yep, probably. What does the guard have to say? Yeah. Oh, he seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Let's move to the studio. October the 16th, Global Studios main gate. By the way, I just noticed, but normally in the two cases we've seen before, we always knew who the murderer was because we saw it in the intro sequence. We didn't this time. So that's a change. Wow, so this is where they make the Seal Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. Oh, okay, she did it. She's the murderer. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens and you can only think of sights. What is that? What? What the? Wait. What is going on? Why is the text? Alright. There was a button for that, wasn't there? I swear there's a button for auto skipping. I swear I didn't press it, but somehow it happened. Anyway, Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Okay. I'd rather not talk to you, but... So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. A hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not the bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. Yep, she did it. How do I know? I know everything, that's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing a villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. It's not enough to make me cry, let me tell you that. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. That person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Huh, I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Do I have such a letter of request? Nope, I don't. I can show you my badge. No, I'm not giving it to you. Alright. I've talked about everything with her. I can examine a bit. What have you got on your computer there? It runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Alright, alright. An overhead map of the studios. Oh, that could be useful. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Okay. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. Anything around here? Probably not. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Is that maybe that light? No, so just the gate then. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Alright. Back to the detention center and getting that written request or whatever it is. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? No, they don't all think you did it. You've only spoken to the old hag and she thinks you did it, but that's not all of them. Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay, give me a... Alright. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. I mean, as I said, either she was the one who did it, or he's sleepwalking. Also possible. Or he's lying. Another possibility. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Oh, of course. Powers' request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Alright, let's head back. I've got something for you. Madam, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think you would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Oh god, not Gumshoe. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Alright. Hey, not bad. Good job, Maya. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Okay, guide map of Global Studios. Let's have a look at that. Alright. So this is the gate. Oh, this is the main gate. This is where we were just standing right now. We're looking this way. So to the right is the employee area, where I presume Will said he was sleeping the whole day. To the left here we have a gate and Studio 1 as well as Studio 2. Gonna have to find out which studio the murder took place. But I think we'll probably figure that out rather soon. Alright, we're going to Studio 1 first. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. I can imagine Edgeworth is doing that anyway, regardless of being depressed or not. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. I mean, she's right. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, Paul. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Your work, basically. Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. It's not an endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright? Alright, Gumshoe, what have you got? So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Alright. Pierced through the chest by a spear at 2:30 p.m. Now that I remember it, didn't the security lady say she just saw him pass once? Wouldn't he have had to gone back? Well, why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Oh, I don't think you're capable of lying, Gumshoe. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. I mean, that is, well, not really great evidence, but sure. Thanks for cheering me up, Maya. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. Oh god, what a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. Okay, come on, show me, Gumshoe. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. Well, that is something we could use. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, Paul? The gates? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, here's evidence! We're finished! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Oh, he probably had the mask on, didn't he? What's wrong, Paul? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho 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 ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Alright, we've asked him all the questions. Let's have a look at that camera. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Probably is, yes. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Oh, well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. You should do some moving around then, instead of just standing around. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now though. Alright. The studio mask kit. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. And it's terribly ugly, that's what it is. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? What kind of monkey has a head like that anyway? I mean, the body is sort of alright, but Jesus. He's holding a hand in a sign. He's holding a sign in his hand. Oh. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Okay. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna have to talk to the lady to get a key. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Card key, please. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, madam? Huh? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. Yeah, we know. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one, what did it? I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah, ha 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 ha, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Oh god, you got her started. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. but I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Alright. So you're just going to tell me you didn't check the time on that photo? Alright. Employee area. Well... no one gonna stop us from going there, alright? October the 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Yep, let's do that. The gate. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Yep. The vending machine. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Oh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Is that one of those samurai sodas? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak? That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Yep. I do too. What? Alright. Do we have anything else in here? What's that window? A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. I was about to say a window into the dressing room seems a bit weird, but yeah, if it's frosted, fair enough. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Not so neat when you're suspected of murder. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Well, a little spear can't hurt. Dressing room. October the 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powell's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Alright, what have we got here? I mean, it doesn't look nice. It looks like he could have slept here. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Alright, we're taking it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Who would have guessed? Kinda? I can still search the bag again. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Come on. Let her look at it, Phoenix. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Alright. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. That should be everything I can look at in here. So let's move to Studio 1. Okay, let's move slowly to Studio 1. Can I talk to you? I visited the employees area. You said I couldn't go there. I did. Haha. No. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. October the 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. What do we... Lighting. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. Willow is representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're Will Powers, people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. Okay. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for Will Powers, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Alright. Examine the rest of it. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Okay. A ladder. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, it's the assistant holding it. No famous person has touched it, she doesn't care about it. Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Alright, was that everything I can... Oh, I've got Fuji here. Looks like a backdrop for his stage. This must be used in a Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain near Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, Right. Okay. So we've got everything. Let's talk to her. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area? That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Well, except if that someone were the security lady. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sensed that someone other than a regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Actually, do you have a new talk option? No, you don't. Of course you don't. As if you'd find some new clues. October the 16th, Global Studios main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. I mean, I'd rather see a ghost than you, if I'm honest. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, right? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Madam? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spitey-haired creature. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Huh? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth like there's no tomorrow, saying this and that. What is going on? Is she just talking really fast here? Alright. She left. Good. Well, Nick, This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Alright, at this point, I think it's not my fault anymore. I think it's just a game thing where she just talks really fast and then disappears. I kind of didn't really... Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, go on. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. It was ST1307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Yep, that's the samurai. As I thought, with a mask on. So that's circumstantial evidence at best. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. October the 15th, 2 PM, photo number 2. So there's a photo number 1. That's what that means, Maya. Maybe there's more photo data from that day? No, that's the only one in the computer. So it was deleted. Haha. Got you, security lady. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? I hope it is. To be continued.